This is Around the League, your one-stop shop for everything Athletes Unlimited. I'm your host, Savannah Collins. Last week, we gave you an inside look to the first ever Athletes Unlimited tryout for any sport. And from that tryout comes some exciting news. 3 athletes were selected to join the upcoming softball season. Nicole Newman, Kayla Wadle, and Lily Piper all secured a roster spot. Congratulations to the 3 of them. Nicole Newman is a righty pitcher from Drake University and the first ever NFCA First Team All-American in program history. Her speed has and continues to turn heads, especially those of batters. Wadle impressed all weekend long with one web gem after the other. She hails from the University of Illinois at Chicago and was the Horizon League Player of the Year. And of course, you know Ohio State's Lily Piper. She came to tryouts to earn a spot in softball season 2 and was a standout. Lily Piper joined me on Athletes Unplugged this week to talk about putting herself out there at the tryouts and why she wanted to come back. Check it out.
Could you tell us about your journey from AU season 1 to season 2? I know there were some twists and turns in the road, and we just think it's incredible that you're going to be joining us in August again.
Absolutely. So obviously I participated in season 1, but got a few text messages saying that they really, really wanted me to try out. They wanted me to keep going. They wanted me to put my best foot forward. And I was willing to do it. I had an absolute blast in season 1, and I was around such amazing people, so I could not do it. So I went to the tryout, and, it turned out to be in my best favor, that's for sure.
What was kind of going through your head throughout those couple of days, just, wanting to come back and like you said, show your stuff and show what you've been working
on? I just wanted to do my thing. I tried to stay calm. And have a good time with it. When I have a good time, I play well. I met a lot of new people, which was amazing at the tryout. But I just tried to have a good time with it. I was comfortable because I had been there before. I know what Rosemont looks like. I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to be out there. So I used that in my favor, and I just, tried to be a leader out on the field and try to take it as calm, cool, and collective as possible.
Well, congratulations. I know you're coming back for this roster in season 2 and coming off of your rookie season, which, comes with trials and lessons and, just trying to get your footing at a new level. What was the biggest thing you learned in season 1, just about yourself and maybe even about the game too?
The game rewards you in different ways. In college, I was used to starting every game. At Athletes Unlimited, I took the role of pretty much being a pinch hitter, and I embraced it as much as possible. I was around such amazing people and such high-level athletes that I just wanted to soak in everything from, every dugout to every practice to, dinners and things of that nature. So I just really wanted to learn how to play the game better, what they were thinking, how they played the game, and things of that sort. But just knowing that the game rewards you. So I was trying to be the best possible teammate as possible. So just cheering, being loud, being supportive, people that wanted to talk about their bat or what I saw or what's going on in that thing. I tried to be the best possible teammate when I wasn't on the field and be ready for when I was.
Even for the fans, we know for the athletes, it was so fun and a different experience, but on the outside looking in, it looked like a blast too. And there are teams and the fun names that everyone remembers, like the Orange Cuties and the Blue Angels. Did you have a team last season that was your favorite that really sticks out to you as one that you just had a blast all week?
I definitely say we had a really good time the last week when I played under Kat Oshman. We were called the Gold Diggers. So I think blast with it, and we knew it was our last week, so we wanted to put our best foot forward, but we were doing our thing and had a good time and celebrated doing it.
This season is going to be different. There's going to be fans in the stands, which it's going to be odd, kind of being quiet and just right in there with the athletes and staff. That's all there was in Rosemont last year. But now we're finally inviting people and getting back to that atmosphere, what are you excited about to finally have fans back? And then kind of going off of that, what would you say to people in the Chicago area about why they need to come out and catch a game this summer?
It's such a fun atmosphere. We like to have a good time, smiles on our face, dancing, have the best time playing the game. We just wanted to celebrate that with everyone else. We truly love the game of softball, and that's why we're out there doing it. And for anyone that's looking for a good time, it's radiated throughout this stadium. So just being able to share that with other people makes it that much better. And we just hope that everyone has that same feeling when they come out.
I can't wait for fans to experience what AU is like. I've tried to explain it because you can see, I think, a taste of it on TV, but it's going to be so different than being there and getting to watch the game in action. Well, Lily, thank you so much for joining me on Athletes Unplugged. We can't wait to see you back in action for season 2. It's right around the corner.
As we gear up for our inaugural season of lacrosse, we are excited to provide a more engaging Unlimited Club experience. Something major is in the works, and it is the official Athletes Unlimited app. It'll be available for download soon so you can earn points and rewards, cast your game MVP votes, and really unlock the full benefit of your Unlimited Club membership. So if you're asking yourself, what is the Unlimited Club? Click the link in the chat to learn how you can get access to exclusive player content, vote on league decisions, and more. When Athletes Unlimited is launching a new sport like lacrosse, we bring in the experts. That's why on the last Around the League before we'll be in season, I wanted you to hear from our Director of Sport, Michelle DJ DeJulius. DJ has been a part of the game on every imaginable level, from grassroots as a club director to the collegiate level as an athlete and coach, all the way to the World Cup level as an athlete, captain, and coach. Who better to bring in and hear about as we get ready for lacrosse? So she and I sat down this week. We got to talk a little bit about this latest adventure in the world of pro women's lacrosse. Here she is.
Now, as with all AU sports, this season will have the innovative format from drafting teams every week to individual points, team points. So what can fans expect from this new experience of women's pro lacrosse, but that still stays true to the heart of the sport?
I mean, the sport is, it takes so much skill. So people are going to, obviously recognize how much skill there is. But what's amazing is that you have these incredible athletes. The game is going to be different because it's so much faster, where we've changed the field size. We've changed the number of players on a team. The numbers at any one end, meaning on the attack end, it's 6v6. And it's exciting with 2-point shots and just kind of tweaking rules so that it makes the game more fluid, but really exciting to watch. So when people are walking by, they are going to say, I need to see that again, just because the fluidity and the excitement of those goals and the toughness and the physicality that these women can play at a super high level, but being controlled. So the passion of the sport is going to be there across the fan base. And these women are going to be able to really show their talent at a super high level. So it's going to be exciting.
Something new, fresh for the game, still sticking to, like you said, that skill, but speeding things up. How do you hope that Athletes Unlimited contributes to the growth of women's professional lacrosse?
Oh, there's no doubt that it's already happened. I mean, there's so many people that are making sure that it happens. But I think by changing a lot of the rules and, as you watch these players and as the game evolves with the speed and the pace and the contact, we can tweak rules as we go through seasons and figure out what is going to make this take another level up. I think we'll just keep pushing the needle to get this game to get to the Olympics. And this is a way that we can showcase how fast and how quick these women are. And as the Olympics they're doing like a sixes. So this is really similar, a little bit bigger of a field, but it allows everybody to see how well it works.
Whether you're a fan that's going to be in person or one that tunes in the season on TV, what is one thing you would say to people who love lacrosse, or maybe AU fans that are from softball or volleyball, to tune in and support and watch the athletes this season?
I mean, that's it. Tune in, be present, show up. These are incredible women that dedicate their day to day to training and making sure that they're at the highest level of play, not only with their individual skill work, but their athleticism. And they deserve it. They've worked really hard, and it's going to be fun to watch. This is something that's super exciting. And I can't encourage people enough to, turn that remote on, watch those players, or get to a game live. As you know, it's just as exciting. So I would say that just show up and support these women who've, worked really hard and who are trying to grow our game and make an impact on everyone. And I say that I always am very much, I'm really passionate about that next generation and connecting with the youth, and our players are committed to mentoring, empowering, inspiring that next generation. I think it's just really important that, everybody gets connected and that they have an opportunity to be live and actually get those people back up on their bedroom walls, get some posters and be able to see them live and have the opportunity to connect. And if you can't, then you get to watch your favorite people on TV. You can't lose.
It's a new adventure for pro women's lacrosse, and we're down to single-digit days until we are in action. DJ, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad we could give fans this perspective from you, who's been a part of the game and has been passionate about growing it and being a part of it for so long. So thank you.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm pumped. So I hope I'll get to see you soon next week.
I'd love to stick around, but we are just 8 days from AU lacrosse, which means I gotta go pack. Thanks for tuning into Around the League. I'm your host, Savannah Collins. We'll see you in Maryland.